What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Pure Buckets podcast. And today we are here with three people. We have a guest on today.
What's up? I'm back.
Yeah, he's back. We brought him back to life.
It's not Rohan.
Yeah, Rohan. I don't know what's up with him, but yeah.
He's gone forever.
Once again, not booted, but he's just AFK.
Whatever. So it's Vipin, Colin Lewis is what's here.
Yep. And today we have some. It's kind of funny, you know. We have a funny topic. Today we searched the internet for a little bit and we put together 9 hot takes from the internet, and we're gonna discuss them today and show them to you guys. So, you guys have anything to say, or?
No, Lewis just said the funny right on the channel. Pretty good.
Is that Jamal Green?
No. Well, the first face is probably like Chimezu Metsu or something like that. But
That's Pascal.
regardless, hopefully everyone's doing good. And yeah, we have some hot takes, and we're just gonna like announce them. We all have like a good amount, and we're just gonna announce them, and then we're gonna be like agree or disagree. And then if there's some disagreement,
We're gonna discuss them a little
we'll
bit.
discuss it. So
Here's the thing. Hopefully, unless Cole is a lazy bum, he'll put it on screen.
yeah,
Right.
you guys will tell me in the comments.
Yeah.
No one will. But anyways, Cole, if you don't put him on screen, I'm killing you myself.
All right, what's the
I'm
first
pulling
one
up
do you want to start
To
with?
your house, and then
All right, I got you.
I don't know. You can just start with Lewis's, I guess.
All right.
Alright.
So the first take we have is, I actually did see this earlier, but it's a very interesting one. It was, if you guys don't know who Nick Wright is, he's kind of like, imagine like
He's my goat.
NBA Twitter, like, but actually had like a platform and like was nationally televised podcast host. So Nick Wright's a fraud, and he has terrible takes. And one of his takes was Domantas Sabonis is the worst All-Star of all time. So do you agree with that or disagree?
Well,
Absolutely disagree. What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's pretty-
What kind of garbage ass take is that? What?
Yeah.
it's only because Wiggins went.
I mean,
like- No, not even that. There's just been worse.
yeah. Do you not like see the rest of the line? Jamal Murray. I've never even heard of him. Like, I'm searching him up right now for the recording.
So many worse
a
players.
25 and 5.
He was a one-time All-Star in 2003-2004. This was his numbers: 13 and a half a game with 10 boards. That's it.
What team was he on?
New Orleans.
He's automatically bad.
Yeah, and he was an All-Star. Wait, I want to see who else was an All-Star that year. It's very,
Pretty
very
sick.
interesting.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, I don't think any of us agree. We're obviously gonna agree with that. That's pretty horrendous. So
They call him Champ.
Because like Sabonis. Okay, the thing with Sabonis, right? He himself is honestly slightly an overrated player. People see his stats and think he's like so amazing, but his stats are only like that because of like the teams he's been on, right? He's been on the Pacers, who he's been the number 1 option for a few years, and his stats are only like that because Pacers themselves are not that good, right? And the offense kind of runs through him, so his stats, I would, in my opinion, they're kind of inflated.
mm-hmm.
So
I
like
think his
LeBron.
stats just hold. Anyway, so Lewis just left the podcast. I'll hope you see you guys later. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I mean, there's no way. I mean, what is he? Which All-Star Sabonis is he even talking about? Was he only a one-time All-Star?
Yeah. Well, he's a 2-time.
Yeah. So,
Back-to-back years.
so what's he talking
I don't-
about? Is he just saying in
Well,
general? Because either season he put up, let's say like the most recent one, he put up in the regular season, he put up 20, 12, and nearly 7 with over a steal a game on 56% efficiency field goal percentage, which is ridiculous. So I mean, like, I don't understand how you can look at those numbers, just the numbers alone. Like, forget his play, like how he like visually looks playing the game, or any racial bias. I guess I don't know.
That
But-
boy nice.
Yeah, that boy nice. But I don't understand how you could be have a platform like Nick Wright and make a claim like that. He's made some really bad ones too, but there's just no way that's even close to being a real take.
Really bad. Yeah, I just can't agree with that. It's just, you know, there's just no validity what he said in any way.
Yeah. All right. That was pretty easy. We'll go into the next one then.
They finished 4th.
All right. Do you agree? Again, you say agree or disagree with the statement. Russell Westbrook is better than John Stockton.
Like,
And we can take our time with
talking
it.
all time here.
Well, obviously, because
So-
John Stockton right now would get absolutely
Yeah, he's
folded
not
like a
playing.
pancake.
Are we taking into account like, cause they? So we're just like so this. I'm assuming we're just looking at like individually, right? Not like achievements or what?
I mean,
Like individual skill or just like accolades and everything, like just like strip comparison.
Okay, well, accolade comparison: Russ, 9-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, 2-time
Yeah.
All-Star MVP, actual MVP, 3-time assist champ, 9-time All-NBA. Obviously, they both made the 75 team, but obviously, Russ doesn't have any finals chips. Obviously,
Stockton doesn't either.
Yeah.
and Stockton doesn't either. So Stockton is a 10-time All-Star, so Russ only needs one more to be even on him with that. But John Stockton is arguably one of the best. Obviously, assist god. So
Okay, but here's the thing with Stockton. Has he played with Malone? His assist numbers are kind of inflated.
okay, for sure. Okay, for sure. Fine, we
Because,
take
like-
that. Fine, we take the. Okay, screw the
he-
assists. Screw the assist, because Stockton's putting up
Wait,
what,
wait.
10 and a half?
Let me finish what I was saying. The reason, so Stockton is he's either number 1 or 2 in the all-time assist chart, right? But the reason that is because he played with arguably a top 5 player in the game for like a stretch of like 18 years. I mean, he probably wasn't top 5 the entire time, but like he was up there, right? He played with Malone, who's really good for most of his career. I think if you gave Russ that opportunity, I think he would also. Well,
I mean, you're acting like Russ
Russ
doesn't
is
play
not-
with good players.
he does, but Russ is not that kind of point guard. He's not that kind of pass first point guard.
I
not him.
mean,
He does average like 8 whatever triple double, right? But he's more of a scoring guard than he is a passing
Yeah.
guard like Stockton
He's
is.
definitely more of a
no,
scorer.
fair.
So in my opinion, I'd say Russ is a lot better.
Is
No,
what?
not a lot, but he's better. I see he's just better. All time too. I would agree.
Well, yeah. If you don't take into account this year, he's just more overall better.
This is a really bad year for him. Like, it's really bad. It's awful.
I don't know. I feel like John Stockton is just such a greater defender, though. Like, it's not even close.
His
Yeah,
defense is true. That's facts. Can't disagree with that.
I mean, Russ isn't like a bad. I wouldn't say like Russ is like a poor defender, because he's for sure like throughout his entire career he's been like pretty above like the average mark. I feel like for the defensive ratings in the league, which is
Yeah.
impressive. I would say for at least Russ, because he's like such a offensive minded player. But I mean, you also look at. I mean, wait, what's his steals per game? Yeah, he's always averaged like anywhere between 1 to 2 steals a game. He's never had a season where he averages below a steal a game.
Yeah.
So I mean, like he's still doing at least some impact. But when you actually like visibly watch Russ, do you actually like see him? He's kind of like, again, I'm not trying to. I'm not
What
trying
are
to
you trying to say?
I'm not trying to get booted off too. But he's kind of like Braun right now, in the sense where it doesn't look like they don't. I don't know. They just don't like try on defense.
Yeah.
Also, Rohan just joined mid recording.
Correct.
Also, I'm looking at because obviously they're big assist people, right? But Stockton just doesn't way better. Like he doesn't turnover as much. Like he's averaging 2 and then later in his career, 3 at its highest, maybe 4. Yeah.
Also, Stockton's a better shooter, no?
Efficiency wise, or just
I think
Or
he's
just
a better shooter in
pure-
general.
I mean,
He might be better
Stockton's
efficiency-wise.
Stockton's better every single shooting category.
It's like Russ has never been a shooter. No one's ever considered him a shooter, ever.
Yeah.
That's not Russ.
does he shoot a lot more?
Who?
Russ.
Oh yeah, double the amount.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah.
And you can't really make the argument that like Russ has the ball in his hands more, because like prime point guard days is in that John Stockton era where they always had the point guard bring out the ball. He had the ball all the time, and you tell me this Bretta averaged 10.5 assists a game for his career and only 2.8 turnovers? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
On 30,
He
by the
puts
way,
up
not
about
even on
every
30,
day.
not even on 32 minutes a game, by the way.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Play for less than.
Yep.
Dude, Stockton like never got hurt. What?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, the truth. That is very important. He was kind of an Iron Man. He really never got hurt.
Yeah.
Wait,
What do you think? Okay, so Rohan just joined in, which is fine.
Yeah.
This is not that deep where we have to like say it. Okay, so Rohan just joined in. Rohan, what we're doing right now is looking at NBA hot takes. We found some takes on the internet, and we are reacting to them. So the take that we are currently reacting to is that Russell Westbrook is a better point guard than John Stockton.
No, it just is better.
Just better, just better in general.
Well, yeah, I can understand why that's a hot take because it's wrong. But
Whoa.
Well, go ahead. You just talk about it.
But by the way, we're just like saying stuff right now. We have to like pick a side. Whose team agree that Russell is better, or whose team disagree that John Stockton's better?
It's kind of
I
hard
think
because I've
Russell's
only
better.
seen Russell.
No, I know that's facts, but we have to make it.
No, like think about the MVP. What did Russ do? That season was nuts. Don't forget that. Remember the narrative. KD left. Russell Westbrook was crazy. Averages 30, triple double MVP. That's a 6 seed.
All right,
we can't forget what he did
I'll
that
start
year.
it off then since no one wanted to do it. I just because it's
Oh, I did say it. I
No,
said Russ.
yeah, just because it's like my lifetime. I'll just say Russ is better.
Yeah. I'd probably say Russ is better as well.
I think basketball has gotten harder over the years, regardless of what old heads say. So, I think like if you put Stockton in this current era, he would not be as good as he was.
Stockton's career offensive rating is 121.
Really good. Can't deny it.
Russ's is below 110.
Is there a way to exclude this year?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
you can.
I'll
just
do it right
pick
now
through
for
the
you.
year.
I mean, you
You'll
really
go
think
point one.
okay? So
how much does it actually have, like bringing him down?
okay,
'Cause
so
I
Russ's
can't really
Russ's
tell.
offensive rating for his entire career is 108, and if you take out just this year alone, his offensive rating is still 108.
Oh, that's
That's pretty rough.
His best season for offensive rating was 115. Stockton's career average is 121.
Yeah, he was definitely a lot more consistent. You can see from.
But again,
the
it's just offensive rating. Like we're not here to we're not going to say John Stockton's a better player because he has better offensive rating.
Well, actually,
So much more too. Wait, what was the defensive difference? My bad.
The difference is what?
Like in their defensive rating. Like, what was that?
Oh, Stockton's career is 104. Russell's 106.
so not much difference there, but the offensive difference definitely a lot.
But that's just because
I think
like,
it's just because Russ is pretty
Well,
inefficient.
Yeah, he's more.
It's just the inefficiency is what's killing him. But then also Russ, I mean, like literally, like I said, like Russ shoots the ball on average over twice more in every game.
Yeah.
Stockton only shot the ball 9 times a game.
Ah.
He attempted 1.5 threes a game.
Holy.
So like,
It's just they play differently.
yeah.
So.
All right, let's talk about playoffs then.
I mean, they're both kind of similar. Not gonna lie.
Well, they never won it. Yeah.
Yeah, because neither team won a ring,
But
and I mean, Russ has a chance, I guess, but like,
no.
yeah, definitely not on the Lakers.
I don't. It's not happening.
Send him to the Spurs.
And yeah, he definitely won't be like a key player on a winning team.
Mm.
No, I don't.
Anytime
I don't
soon.
think Russ wins a championship by the end of his career. I think he's
That would
past.
be rough. That would be very.
That's
rough.
another hot take.
How's that a hot take? He's 33.
Well, it's not like I'm not a hot take. It's just
It
like
depends on
that's
how
just like a
long he's
take I
gonna be
haven't really
playing.
heard.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
No one really. Knows
I think he plays 4, max 4 years more. Because he's
Probably.
been talking a lot about family, so he might retire earlier.
If he does, then yeah.
And I just
The only
do
reason
not-
he's talking about family is because people just slander him.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can't imagine him finding a team that works for him and just winning a chip. Like it just doesn't. It won't line up. Not with the teams that are out right now, like the Bucks and all that.
All right. Before we move on, I just want to, because us three, we've been talking most of the part. We said we're Team Westbrook. Rohan, you said your Team Stockton. So just give us a little insight before that, so we can go move on to the next one.
Well,
I mean, you came in here. You came in here swinging hands, bro. Like you said, you heard the take, and you're like, yeah, well, obviously that take is wrong.
Stockton's, I guess, more consistent, and it's like based on who I would have on my team.
Oh, I'd rather have John Stockton. I won't lie.
Oh yeah, I would agree.
rather than Westbrook on my team, because obviously it's like an issue with like him having to be like the main guy on a
Yeah.
team to actually
Like
perform.
Russ
well.
has to do everything. He doesn't
That
Yeah.
would just be my key knock. on
Russ is
him.
a really interesting
like the only
player where it's like most players have like a certain niche, but then Russ's niche is just to do everything.
What'd you say?
Niche.
Niche. It's niche.
No.
Niche.
No, it's definitely
He doesn't
niche.
say it like that.
It's definitely niche. Sorry.
No, actually, it's not. My
You're just
professor.
weird.
No, I used to say
Well,
niche.
Well,
My professor
actually,
says niche.
you live. Well, it's actually wrong because remember where you
That's
are,
just
buddy.
an awful take.
Exactly.
Alright,
That's a
move
hot
on.
take.
Well, let's go to the next one. Wait, you
Okay.
actually want to do the Celtics one or what?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, which was the Celtics one?
It was Lewis and said
Oh.
who's stopping them, and it was like that 2018 Celtics team with Kyrie.
No, let's talk about that.
That Horford.
That's not really a hot take though.
I mean, what's the hot take here? Who beats the Celtics team? I'll tell you who beats them
We
themselves.
won't talk about
What are
it,
we
I'll
talking
just,
about?
Let's
Everyone.
not talk about it, but I'll just like say for the viewers what it is. It's just like a picture of like 20, like what, 18, 19 Boston Celtics with like their like star-studded team: Gordon Hayward, Kyrie, Jalen Brown, Tatum, and Al Horford. I mean, it just says who's stopping them, and obviously you know how that went, so didn't go well.
Yeah.
We can just
Okay.
go another one.
All right, I'll just pick one of mine.
Go ahead.
So again, I'll just start off with a funnier one, like not has to be so
Send me the
serious.
image though. Send the image. So we can
Yeah, I
look at it.
will. It's just, do you agree? Do you think that the NBA should change the color of the ball?
To what?
Anything?
Why?
I don't know,
Why?
just to make it
But
more
just-
visible, I guess.
But there's no. But it's
There's no
visible.
need.
though.
Neon? That's awful. No.
No, I'm not playing
Neon
2K, bro. This is not.
might be
Oh,
a
we're not
little
playing-
bit
yeah,
distracting.
court,
Yeah, I'm not playing with my dive ball.
Well,
This is
I'm not here to say that I'm not here to say I agree with it. I've just brought it up.
Yeah, maybe if it was like.
I don't know. I just.
Well, actually,
I don't know what it would add. I
They
really
made
don't know what it would
How
add.
about
in
this?
What?
No, go ahead. That's what you gonna say.
Well, I've noticed, like I saw on Twitter, that on March Madness, they noticed that the ball was slightly more orange, and that it was tripping up some players. This is a real thing. I'm not lying.
Well, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would probably trip up some players who are used to it. Though.
Yeah, because it was like more orange. But
Okay, what are your thoughts on the idea of, like, kind of like how, like, you know, a lot of soccer, like a lot of like World Cup and stuff. What if they went to the playoffs and they had like a custom ball?
For the playoffs?
What?
but that
Mm,
that doesn't
No,
work.
but- Cole. NBA players like consistency. Like if anything, I remember that I watched this like I saw it on the internet. It was like Kobe was shooting like some shots, and he realized like they weren't going in. So and then he was like, "Yo, the rim is like off, like it's like too low." It was like he said it was like 25 centimeters too low or something. Not centimeters, like it was just too low, right?
yeah, it's...
Yeah, and then the guy's like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah." So they went and go check, and it was exactly what he said it was. So NBA players like they know what they're used to things, right? So if you change the ball like that, I don't think it would add anything.
Well,
it would
that's
just
why
make it
it's
harder
like the
for
same
them.
thing that they changed the ball this year. All right.
Yeah, and it didn't mess people up.
Yeah. Well, at the
They
beginning,
weren't used
I
to
don't
it.
think it's messing it up.
Not anymore because they're used to it now, but like at
Mm.
first, I think a whole
Yeah.
ball color changes it though, because they're used to orange.
I'm gonna go blind.
I mean, it would
Yeah,
mess
neon
me
ball.
up if I got a different colored ball and I was playing basketball and I was
You're not
used
in the NBA though.
No, but I'm saying it would probably just affect them like a little bit less. Is what I'm saying, but like, I mean, it would still affect them.
Okay, fair.
Well, I can't imagine him dunking a red ball.
Yeah, it would look good. But
I thought I feel like it'd be bad for the. It just looked
Looks
bad.
nice, man.
All
What can I
right.
say?
All right, we'll go to the next one then. It's
Coily.
I forgot what Vibin said. He sent it. I forgot the context, but you want to say it then, Vibin?
So it's the second one I sent, right?
Yeah.
So
James Harden?
okay, so basically, there was a game today, the Sixers game, and in this game, hold on, let me pull up the exact stats of how. So basically, this is regarding James Harden, right? And in this game, James Harden shot. Hold on, bro. I don't know why it's so hard to find anything. They played the Pistons, right? They played the Pistons and they lost 94 to 102. Right, and if you look at the box score, James Harden shot. Where is it? 2 for 9 and 3, and 4 for 15 for the whole game. So he made 4 shots the entire game, and he played 38 minutes. Right, and in the comment section I saw, he is not a superstar anymore. So James Harden is not a superstar anymore. What do you guys think?
That's
I
gotta
don't
be
think-
cap.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
being inconsistent takes that away.
I mean, sure, like he doesn't have the role he had in Houston, where he was just like big baller, points every night, 50 points, you know. Just because he's at a secondary role
yeah,
now, it's not fair to him to say like.
I would say it's an
Well, obviously,
overreaction.
yeah,
At worst.
yeah. Even though he's been having a bad,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
hasn't been-
He had a stinker performance in this game.
yeah, he hasn't. I mean, he hasn't been like excellent. I feel like recently, but still,
I think it's an overreaction.
I feel like yeah,
Basing it off
he's
of
still doing
one
his
game.
part to a certain extent.
I mean,
Gabe Cunningham with
Oh
ace.
my God.
Sure, he might have been like the
Leading
reason
away
that
for
we
the
lost
starters.
that game,
sorry, recording. It's my fault.
but
No,
stop the
just some
recording.
video played. It was like shambles. Don't worry about it. But yeah, no, I think Harden is for sure. Like, if you're gonna really go up to somebody and be like, "Yeah, Harden's not a superstar." Come on now.
I'll look at you like what?
Like,
Like he's
you ask
definitely not what he was.
you ask every single NBA executive if James Harden is a superstar, they'd be like, "Yeah, I want him."
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
Well, yeah, it is still James Harden.
Yeah, he's a superstar.
Yeah.
Anybody disagree with that or what?
No.
I don't know.
Fizz.
Oh, and the last one I sent, I also have to explain context.
Alright, sure, go ahead.
I know you don't. You can look at it, but
Cool. He stopped.
are you
being
doing
a
mine
superstar
again or what?
soon.
No, we'll do
He
Lewis's.
stopped playing for Houston.
What?
All right, hot take. No
Which
one
one?
under 30 in the league today will finish top 20 all time. The league is too competitive and talent loaded for any one player to earn enough accolades and championships to pass players that are already there. To me,
What?
this is cap, only because
I mean,
like you think about like Giannis.
yeah, Giannis.
Do you think Giannis is not going to finish top 20 all time?
No.
And
But
plus,
yes.
there's-
Oh, yeah,
there's a
no,
lot
yes,
of-
yes.
There's a lot of people who are like
Bro,
really high up in the all-time list that don't have a ring.
Do you think?
think
Do you think
Giannis
someone
already top
like?
20?
Oh no.
Like, think of people who are under 30. I'd say
I think Luka.
actually let's say 25. Yeah, I'm thinking of Luca.
I don't think Luka is probably. Yeah, look what he's
Top
doing, bro.
20? No, top 20.
Maybe.
Top 20 players.
But I want you to name. There's no way.
No, he will not.
It
How do you know that though?
No, you don't. But like,
Depends on how it changes.
Yeah, unless he goes on a
Yeah.
5
Luka
champ
Doncic is
run.
currently 22 years old, and he has averaged 26.3 points per game, 8.5 rebounds, and 8 assists a game for his whole career.
what do you say,
He's
numbers
telling me if
merchant?
he does
20?
that,
He's 22.
dude, if he does that for 10 years
23.
with no chips, you think you still put him top 20?
How do you know he has no chips then? Well, he plays well. He's like a what top 4 seed. It's just him on the team.
All right, question for you.
His team sucks.
Question for you. If Luka goes on to win one chip in his career, is he top 20?
One probably not.
No.
Wait, what's the
I mean, like, I
threshold
think
then?
Like 2 to 3.
I need to see him like.
We need to see
Do
other
something.
things. Cole, I can't just say it'll for sure happen or not, but I think it could have definitely happened.
No.
He needs like a lot more accolades. He's just 22. He's just 22.
Luka has
And he's
played.
not like a super.
Luka has
he's not a
played in
super athlete,
13
though.
career postseason games, and his career
Says
numbers
all.
right now are 33.5, a 9, and 9.5.
Exactly. He's a known playoff performer. He shows up in big games.
Not even playoff performer. He's just a performer.
Exactly. Like this season, he's averaging 28, 9, and 9. Like, bro. He's just not getting as much attention as he deserves because his team is not good.
Honestly, I want to take this
Wait,
to a
Cole.
different hot take.
Wait.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Alright, what was the stat you just read for Luca?
Oh, I said he's played 13 career playoff games,
Mm.
and his career numbers in the playoffs right now are 33.5 points a game,
Yeah.
9 rebounds a game, 9.5 assists a game, over a steal a
Yeah.
game on 56.6% efficiency field goal percentage,
Right.
Yep.
Alright.
shooting 25
Okay,
times a
so-
game. Well, what would you want to like? You just want to like
I
clarification
don't know,
on that?
because I just remember, or I just thought of Trey Young, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not that he's close to Luca, because I don't think he is. But I searched it up. Trey Young in the playoffs.
Yeah.
29 points,
Yeah.
almost 10 assists, 3 rebounds, because he's
Yeah.
16 games, right? Shooting around 22 times a game. So like, if you show me those numbers, I think you'd be balling. So obviously, numbers, you know. number merchant.
No, you
Doesn't
can't.
matter.
Yeah, you can't rely on numbers. Oh, you just can't. You just literally
Well,
can't.
can you tell me how many of those games he won?
Who? Trey?
No, Luca.
Oh, well, he got. Didn't they lose? Didn't he lost in the first round both times? Did he not? He lost because remember it was back to back. It was
Well,
the
cool.
bubble.
13 games not really adding up in 2 first-round exits.
Yeah, because it was the bubble. They lost 4-2 to the Clippers in the first series, and then the second year, which was last year, they played the Clippers again in the first round, and they lost in Game 7.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
So
Oh, I
he's
think.
only played the Clippers.
and he's a Clippers merchant, so we really don't have a good indication of how good Luka truly is in the playoffs.
That's a bit meant to.
Cause I just remember Trae Young played the Knicks, the Sixers, or did he play the Bucks? I think he lost against the
Yeah.
Bucks.
I think
Who?
he's just in a bad situation.
Trae Young.
Yeah, they lost to the
Yeah, he
Bucks
did.
on the ECF,
Yeah.
Telling you, y'all
And they
cannot
beat
sleep
the,
on the man.
but they beat the Knicks, and then who they beat? The other team?
I
Nets.
forget the first round team.
No, didn't they beat the Sixers?
That's what. Yeah, I
Yeah, they did.
think that's.
Yeah, they beat the Sixers,
So Sixers, Knicks,
and then they
and
lost.
then lost to the Bucks. But it's crazy because in 16 games, his plus minus is -7, which is kind of. That's kind of fun.
Like total?
yeah.
Hmm.
With 64 turnovers. 4 turnovers.
Yeah,
a
but
game.
how many assists?
20. So he's averaging a bit over 1 assist a game.
Wait, what?
Wait.
Yo,
wait,
chill
wait,
out,
uh,
chill out, chill out, chill out.
No,
One
what'd you
assist
say?
a
What'd you
game,
say?
man.
Oh, my bad.
Bro said Trae Young's
Sorry.
averaging just over 1 assist a game. I said,
No.
wait a minute.
No, 9.5 assists. Sorry, I thought you said.
I mean,
steals.
it is true. It's over.
I thought you had I thought you said steals. sorry.
Okay, I have a question. So I wanted to take this because we said the take is no one under 30 will finish top 20. So let's just first we'll just declare that. Do you think that's true? I say I disagree.
Well, I disagree, but I feel like the take would be more substantial if it was under 25. Because a lot of the people over 25 have really cemented themselves already.
Giannis for sure.
Like Giannis.
will be
Like
top
that's
20 all
not
time.
that's not really fair to put him
So
in
you
that
think
conversation.
Embiid and you think Jokic have both cemented themselves?
Embiid will not be even close to top 20, bro.
That's not what I'm saying.
What?
Lewis said he think it should be more 25 or younger because everyone
Yeah,
over
what?
25 has cemented themselves. So
Do
you
you
think
think
Jokic?
they're not top players?
No, do you think Jokic and Embiid aren't? You think they're cemented?
What do you mean?
It's not
What are you
put in
taking
league?
cemented as?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Like I'm saying, they're not done in their career, bro.
No, I'm talking about they're
What do you mean?
themselves as players are cemented to be really great players in the future.
For sure.
While players under 25, like I don't know, Luka could
But I feel like
How
at
many
that
years
point,
has he
that's
played,
just a
right?
guessing game, man.
what 3?
Because there might
So
be
are
a
you
really
saying
good player.
someone like Luca can explode to some greatness, whereas Jokic and Embiid can't progress anymore?
No. Well, they're already at the top of the game, so to be better than they are would be
I feel like they could get better.
better
They're
than
not-
the
They're
best.
young, bro. They're
To
young.
be, to be honest with you, if I'm being honest, I don't know if Jokic gets better from here, but I think Embiid gets better, or he can get better.
I think Jokic with a better cast, or a healthy cast, at least, looks better, but I don't think he gets better. Well, he might get worse with a better cast, honestly.
No, there's no way.
I think it's
The
worse.
team will get better,
I think he'll
but
stay
he
pretty
himself
consistent.
won't produce as much because he doesn't need to produce as much.
Well, that doesn't mean he makes him a worse of a basketball player. That just means
Yeah,
his
that-
numbers get deflated.
That means, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
We're not talking about numbers. His whole career isn't predicated off of numbers.
Nah, I'm numbers merchant, alright? Numbers merchant.
Well, to be honest, no, I'm not gonna even go there.
What?
Alright,
No.
no. So this
But
is the other.
no.
No, this is the
Oh,
other
what?
thing I was gonna spiral it into. I was gonna ask.
Cool, we're starved for
No,
topics.
I was
man.
gonna
You gotta-
ask.
you gotta
I
get
was gonna
into it.
ask because it says no one under 30 will finish top 20 all time. So I thought of. I think we asked. I think we had like a casual topic about this the other day. I don't know who I was talking to, but who do you think is actually the future of the league? Is it Giannis or is it Luka, or is it
Well, how far future?
like Bron retires?
So, like,
Mm,
next
Giannis.
year.
So
It's
like,
Giannis. Oh, it might be
Yeah.
KD. Honestly, nah. Yeah, honest.
You can't say KD
KD's
is the
too old.
future of the NBA.
Yeah,
He's
because
too
we
old.
basically already know where he
Well, I don't know why. In my
Who's the
head, I
future
thought
of the
you,
NBA, Vibin?
in my head, I'm in the face of the league, but that's not what you meant. Future is
So-
definitely Giannis.
So by okay, well,
Alright, well, that's not fair. Let's say a top 5 faces of the league.
No, who was the
'Cause
face
I
of the
wanna
league?
see-
No, face of the league.
No,
The day Braun retires, the new face of the league is Giannis.
it
Because
has
the
to be
only
Giannis.
the only two in candidacy is Luca and Giannis. Who else is gonna face the
Yeah.
league?
No one else. There's no one else.
yeah.
Embiid will never be a face of the league as long as Giannis is in the league. Jokic is too boring.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Here's
Jokic
like
is like the
Giannis-
hardest guy.
Giannis is- Giannis is so similar to LeBron in the way like, they're both like really likable people. Giannis is probably more likable than LeBron.
I got a question. Do you
What?
prediction for future? I'll start with Rohan. Do you think Ja can boost himself up to that category of potential faces of the league?
That's why I wanted to do top 5. Because
well,
I feel
he
like
does have a
Ja
good
is
work ethic,
someone so explosive you could like
and
push.
like he improves quite a bit, like
Yeah.
you know, as he progresses through the seasons. But I don't know where his ceiling is right now.
I feel like he has to
Well, no,
win
I
something.
mean he's like 21.
Yeah, so
We don't know what his ceiling is.
Basically, yeah, it's just a straight prediction.
His
Yeah,
ceiling. What are you talking about? His
no-
ceiling is carrying a Grizzlies team to a championship.
Actually, they're 19-1 without him.
Oh, I guess you
I
weren't in that
mean-
podcast when I broke it down. It's all right.
I know he's really
Mm,
It's a bit of a fraud stat.
but becoming the face of the league.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can actually see it.
I,
in the
I can see
future?
Ja. I just
I
think because of
cannot see Ja.
explosiveness.
I can't see anyone else except for Giannis right now.
No, I could see any
I
of the
would not-
three.
I don't think
Wait, 3 what? The other one who?
Giannis, Luka, Ja.
does
Oh,
Ja really fit that category of like.
No,
To be
no,
a face
no,
of the
not
league, I
right
think
now.
you
Not
have
right
to-
now.
No, I know, but like to be a face of the league, I think you have to be like someone who's commonly like likable. Right?
Yeah, that's Ja.
Is Ja not likable? Do you hate Ja?
Yeah, I do hate Ja actually. I've been a hater for a while.
Okay.
If you don't like John Morant, then
definitely got, like,
you know what that
that
means?
personality
Honestly, the only
to
people that dislike
the
John
face of the
Morant are the
league.
people that are on Twitter too much. I won't lie.
Yeah.
If you're on Twitter too much, then you feel like you
I
see
still
too much
think
John
Ja
Morant.
is likable as something like Giannis for Luca. That's what I'm saying. Giannis is a super
No,
likable
Giannis
guy.
is Giannis is like the pinnacle.
Giannis is like the pinnacle of likable. He's just a nice guy. Homegrown legend, you know,
It's
that kind of
different
thing.
kinds of
Homegrown.
likables. It's different. No, it's different kinds of likable.
And he wasn't born here, but like you know,
He's not homegrown.
Plus, he's playing for the Bucks, man.
Well, because he has a good story. I don't really know Ja's story. I can't tell you his background.
oh, Ja also has a good story.
I just know that Ja brought Murray State to the Elite Eight, or was it? It was Elite Eight or Sweet 16.
Okay, I could say the same thing about Chemical. Doesn't make him the most likable player ever.
Tell Cole like Kemba's not good.
Elite.
Cole's like,
All right, we're gonna move on. All right,
Okay.
all right.
Nerf.
I should include a Kemba take.
All right, I'll go with one of mine. I think because it aligns with one of Vivin's. It's ready for this? It's a
Yeah.
combined take here about the Brooklyn Nets. So if anyone's a Nets fan, get ready.
Is it-
Agree or disagree? We're gonna start with Rohan because last time I said start with Rohan, and then two people talked that weren't named Rohan. So, all right, the take is whoever gets the Nets in the first round of the playoffs will beat them in 5 games or less. Agree or disagree?
So wait,
Nah,
what
they got a
seed?
6.
What seed right now would probably get the Nets?
The Nets
What
are
are they,
the
7?
Nets are a play-in team, so they're gonna either end up with a 7 or 8, meaning they're gonna play one of the
Oh.
top 2 seeds. So
Oh,
we're
they
talking
play.
like Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, or Boston. Probably
Did
not
they make it out to
Boston.
play it?
And
Yeah.
5 games? 5 games limit?
It says whoever gets the Nets in round 1 will beat the Nets in 5 games or less.
Mm,
Agree or disagree? Explain.
I think the Heat are frauds.
but I mean, the Nets
I
are.
mean, that's a bit of a different hot
kind of,
take.
the Nets are kind of.
No, but if I feel like if they beat the Heat, but they don't beat the Bucks. And
How are the Heat frauds?
That's just look them up.
They
Cole.
are.
They have
Stat
arguably
version.
one of
They
the best
are
coaches in the
frauds. The
league.
Heat are not making the finals.
Arguably-
I'll tell you that.
I didn't know the coach was pulling up from 3 every game, right?
Dude.
the coach is.
Wait,
I
actually,
didn't know they were doing that.
wait, I have a different take, but I'll save it for later. It's because the Heat reminded me of it. It was when I was about to rant the other day in yesterday's recording with Vipin. It is the same thing it's got back up again, so we have to talk about it. But
Top 50.
No, go ahead. You guys can talk about this.
My
Mm,
stat muse didn't work. Oh my god. Give me a second.
So
I think that's correct. Though.
you think
I
it's
think-
correct?
Whichever team.
So you think if the Nets go up
Stockton
against,
faces
you
them.
think if the Nets go against either of Miami, Milwaukee, or Philly, they're gonna beat the Nets in 5 games or less?
Probably. It's probably how
Okay,
it's
I'll
gonna
pass
go
it over to
down.
Vipin.
This is not
Beat the
true.
Celtics?
That's not true. Any team that plays the Nets are in for a long series. I
Yeah.
don't know who's gonna win, but a team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, maybe Ben Simmons plays, but like, dude, you cannot tell
For the
me
playoffs,
a
he's
team with
ready.
KD is like a first round exit within 5 games. There's just no way. KD will will the series to like 6 or 7, bro. It's not happening in 5. It's not that short. If they play the Heat, I think they'll beat the Heat. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they'll beat the Bucks, and I don't. 6 is a toss up, but yeah.
I just feel like I think I'm gonna side with Vipin here and say it's a disagree, but not even like I feel like it definitely is a very strong possibility the Nets get bounced round 1. I'm just saying I don't know if I feel like the Nets have to win at least 2.
No, yeah.
That's my only like baseline for them. They have to win 2. Like even if they're not gonna lose both games at home, so that's automatically 1. And then I feel like they'll probably just take one on the road. So like I don't know. I just don't see. I don't know. It's hard. It's a tough one because obviously we talk so much about like depth and how much depth matters in a postseason run.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's like I said this the other day with just Vipin. I said, despite all of the shenanigans been going on with Brooklyn this entire season, because like obviously they've had like a lot of rough things going on. I said, there's a reason that they're still a near 500 team.
Unlucky.
Yeah, 'cause they're
moments,
pretty
bro. It's not
good.
their fault.
Yeah.
What? Their
Brooklyn,
offense is
Brooklyn
what
is
keeps them
4th
afloat.
in their division right now.
Not their
Alright.
fault.
That's actually insane to think about. That doesn't really mean anything. That was just a crazy thought.
You kind of suck at defense.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
How
yeah.
are they defensive?
No, they're not good.
21st in defensive rating.
Because what I'm saying is, even if KD like goes off like he normally does, it really depends on Kyrie, and he also would have to go off, and then
there was a stat about
they
Kyrie
would-
the other day. It was it was since Kyrie has returned to being a full-time player, the Nets' offensive rating would be the highest it's been since the NBA merger, but their defensive rating would be the lowest it's ever been since the merger.
Yeah. I didn't see that stat.
yeah, they're very
It's because they just
unbalanced. The different stuff.
they don't have solid defenders they need to make. I really don't feel like they win.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be.
I don't think they win either,
Do we not?
but can I see the
Even
Nets?
if they take a game or two,
No, they
I
usually
don't
take a
think
game
they'll
or two
take-
against any team, but do they win in the clutch?
what do you think?
What do you
Because
mean they don't win in the clutch?
No. That's not what I'm saying. Alright, calm down. I'm saying when it comes down to it,
if there's any game where they don't go off offensively, they're gonna lose. They've got to be consistent throughout all 7 games, and I'm referring to KD and Kyrie.
I mean, we saw it tonight. The Bucks beat the Nets. Nets are frauds.
That's enough for me to know that KD's a fraud.
Yep, he missed the game winner, by the way.
2 game
have
winners.
Bro,
That
that-
last possession in regular season was regular time was so bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Alright.
just
All right, so just before we move
Yeah.
on, then, so
Go to sleep.
I disagree. Vipin disagrees. Rohan agrees, and then Lewis.
I disagree.
All right, so Rohan's once again alone.
Dang, man, I'm always alone. So sad.
All right, so I guess I just have like all the rest. Okay.
What?
This one
Okay.
I got 2. Oh, I'll start off with 1. Oh no, actually wait. Let me talk about the thing I've been dying to talk about.
Okay.
So it has to deal with the 6th Man of the Year award.
Mhm.
So, what do you guys like think about probably Tyler Harrow winning the award?
Nope.
Well, I saw the
I don't
stats the other day, and he kind of destroys everyone.
No, he does. No, like he's gonna win the award. He should win the award. But
Yeah.
here's my issue with the thing, right? It's the sixth man of the award, so it's obviously someone that comes off the bench. Okay, Harrow comes off the bench. That's a statistical fact. He's played 62 games and he's come off the bench in 52 of them. Okay.
Yep.
Tyler Hero plays 32 and a half minutes a game and shoots the most shots out of anyone on the entire team.
Wait, what? Seriously?
Yes, he shoots more shots than Jimmy Butler, Bam, Lowry, anybody on the entire team.
Uh-huh.
And he averages the second most points on the team.
He rigged the award then.
So he's coming off the bench, right? He's coming off the bench because they're starting Duncan Robinson for some reason. But he's playing more minutes than Duncan Robinson. Like, do you see what I'm getting at? Like, dude, how can you be the sixth man if you take the most shots?
The sixth man. Okay, Cole. The sixth man
You're
of
playing
the year
30
award
minutes a game.
has been the same thing every single year. It's been who can score the most points coming off the bench. That's it. That's all it is.
Exactly, and I think they need to redo. I think they need to rephrase.
They do
the
need to
whole
redo
award.
it. It's not good right now. Cause like you can't tell me a guy his field goal percentage is 44, bro.
I mean, that's because.
Hold
Okay, wait, yeah. I mean,
Still,
no,
I
no,
just
there's
think-
no excuse for that, actually.
No, there isn't. Cause what is it? What is the sixth man supposed to be, right? Consistent, efficient points off the bench, right? That's what I think at least. And if
Wait,
you're
so-
six man,
He's
What?
basically a starter.
Oh, you're
He's
talking.
basically a starter.
So
Yeah.
you wanna?
That's trying to win
Yeah.
the sixth man of the year award.
Harrow has the highest usage rate on the entire team,
I don't know why.
which means, for you guys that don't know, the usage rate means an estimate of the percentage of team plays used by a player when they were on the floor. So he's like designed, or he's utilized in the majority of the plays more than anybody else on the entire Heat roster. Like, what are we talking about? And like, do I think that he doesn't deserve it? No, he deserves it because that's what the award is. But I think the award is so scuffed.
No, definitely. Is.
Yeah, like they didn't account for him. Something like.
Well, who's Do you remember who's second?
In the Sixth
I
Man of the
don't.
Year award,
Yeah, I don't.
I can tell you right now.
Tell me then.
Sixth Man of the Year award race tracker. Oh, it's like my boy Kelly Oubre. 'Cause
What has
Oubre's-
he done?
No, Oubre's been doing really good. But look at this.
know how
Look at this. No, look at this right now, Lewis. Tyler Harrow's odds of winning the award right now are minus 20,000.
What does that mean?
That is
How do I even put that into like layman's terms? I don't even.
basically
He's gonna win it.
like it's more likely that he wins the award than the sun coming out tomorrow in the morning. Basically.
Yeah, basically. Like, there's no way he loses. Like, he's getting the award.
Yeah.
So,
What
and
you're telling me,
the other two are Kelly Oubre
the
and
sun's
Kevin
not
Love.
coming out tomorrow.
Kevin Love. Well,
No, but like, okay, so I just wanted to say that though, because like the sixth man of the award is like, it's just so scuffed that the dude that is taking the most shots on the entire team has the highest usage rate on the team.
yeah, that's kind of stupid. Well,
Bro shoots 17 shots a game, sixth man of the year. Is he the sixth man on the Heat? No, he's literally a top
The
three.
tooth
He's
man.
like a top three, like, go-to guy.
Contributor.
Sorry, Kyle,
Yeah.
but like they don't go to Kyle like they do to Lowry or to the freaking Harrow. So
yeah.
whatever, dude. I don't know.
Rant.
Hell's a rant. All right,
Rant.
here's the next take. You ready?
Well, he kind of
We're
deserves it.
gonna start off with a Gimpet on this one.
Which one is it?
Agree with this or disagree? Ready? The 76ers would have to be extremely lucky to even taste the Eastern Conference Finals this season.
They're
Extremely lucky.
The Sixers would have to be extremely lucky to even taste the Eastern Conference Finals this season.
Not lucky. I say I would. I had to bet money on whether they do it or they don't. I would put it on that they don't. But like, it's not that like low of an odds. It isn't. Things could just work perfectly and just have it happen.
they just
I don't
haven't
think it's that
meshed
low
as
of odds.
well as people thought they would. Well, actually, I don't know. People thought they would mesh super well, but they've been kind of inconsistent. Like, you can't beat the bigger teams. Well, they did beat the Heat. But other than that, it's like...
The 76ers this season have a 10-6 record with James Harden on the floor.
Yeah,
Be rough.
pretty rough.
Is it though?
I mean, yeah. Compared to how they were doing before that? We'll do it without James Harden.
Yeah, without they're 36-23.
Oh, well. Well, if you take a larger sample size.
So 36-23.
Yeah.
We're talking what?
I
59
can't do
games.
that.
So so without Harden this season, before the Harden trade, they have a 61 win rate. Okay, so 61% win rate. Okay,
Yeah.
and then with Harden this season, they have a 62.5% win rate.
Harden made the Sixers infinitely better, and I think what we need to really be looking at is whether Harden's gonna finish with 3 rings or 4 by the end of his career.
Okay, I'll just say it since everyone else is a little wibble.
What?
I would say that I disagree because I feel like the Sixers have the pieces to be a really good playoff team. It just comes down to if Harden is actually going to be good in the playoffs.
Yeah. I feel like the games they win, Harden is good, and the games they lose, Harden is bad.
Yeah,
So-
because Embiid's going to perform consistently.
Yeah, no, I mean, almost is never.
All of their role
consistent.
players that just play like defense really well, like Thibault and Maxey, are going to. I think they're going to perform really well as well.
Yeah.
It kind of comes down to Harden, and then how good of a troll Tobias Harris is.
Just, well, yeah, it just comes down to like how well Harden shoots. And if he shoots inefficiently, they will lose the game easily. It'll just run up and run up and run up.
Viv, what do you think about this?
I don't know. I think okay, so Sixers so far, I just don't think they have enough playing time together for us to like be sure that they're like that this won't work. Any mid-season trade is bound to have some sort of issues, right? Because teams that have the whole summer to train together are just automatically just gonna be, mesh with better, right? And because Harden just got thrown into the equation. I don't think they're making the conference finals this year. Next year, I think they have a lot better of a chance.
So you think? Okay, so do you agree with the take then?
No, because the guy acts like it's like near impossible for it to happen, which is I don't think it's true.
But you don't think the Sixers are gonna make it?
No. But I guess if you had to say agree or disagree, I'd probably be on the side of agree.
So are you
But
saying
not
the Sixers
fully.
are a second round exit?
Probably. I don't think they have it this season.
Well, who do they
All
have
the
to
way.
play?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something right now, guys. Ready for this?
If they play
I'm
the
gonna pull it
Bucks,
up.
they will lose. If they play the Heat, maybe.
Ready for this?
Nets,
No,
what?
listen. So me and Vibin the other day for you two, we did our seedings rankings of what we predicted were the final seeds. So based off of Vibin's
Spoiler.
so what?
Spoiler for that video.
So,
Spoiler for that video.
yeah, so based off of Vibin's rankings, right? The Sixers first round would have to go up against the Raptors. So he thinks that they'll win that, right?
I think they, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
And then they'll have to play probably with Vibin. The Sixers would have to play the Bucks round 2.
Not winning.
Yeah, they don't win the game.
That's according to Vibin's rankings.
All right, and could you just give me like a little
Inferior.
indication of what seed they would end? Because I can't.
Yeah, Vibin has them at the 3.
Okay.
A 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
I have him at the 2, but
Over who? The Heat or
yeah, Miami.
over the Bucks? So who do you have first? The Bucks.
Milwaukee, yeah.
And then, okay. I'm assuming what the Bulls 5 or 4.
I got the Bulls at 6.
Yeah, I'd probably put them at 6 too. They're kind of on the downhill right now.
I got the Raptors at 5.
You not see DeMar drop 50 and for the win today. Come on,
And then what? The Cavs at 7. Makes sense.
DeMar dropped 50 for the win today.
No, I got Nets at 7.
Oh yeah.
Cavs 8. Whatever, but that's beside the point. But I just want to say, like, so Vibin thinks, obviously, if they go up against the Bucks, then yeah, it's gonna be a tough one for sure.
For
not
sure.
winning
In mine though, let's say if mine happens right, first round they probably play Brooklyn,
That might be a first round exit.
and if they
Yeah.
win, then they play either Miami or Chicago.
I think they could beat Chicago,
I think,
which is like their only route to conference finals.
Yeah, if they play
So
Chicago.
are you saying if Philly goes up against Milwaukee, it's a no shot?
Dude, Milwaukee is so good. They're easily my favorite this year. To win the whole thing. Milwaukee, I'm a big fan of Milwaukee. I hope they smack the Suns this year if they make it to the finals.
Yeah,
I hate the Suns.
Everyone hates the Suns ever since they beat Braun into his freaking grave.
God, that was awful. I watched it happen.
I mean, y'all did. The whole community did, right?
All right. So, Ron, wait, what was everyone's take on that? I disagree because I feel like extremely lucky to
feel
even
like-
taste the Eastern Conference Finals. I think they have what it takes, and then they can do it.
No, I think they
think they have a
have to be
chance.
relatively lucky.
You think they have to be lucky
Yeah. On who they face.
on the basis of?
Well, either way, it really depends on what you guys ranked it. Because if they're a 2 seed, they'll probably have to face Milwaukee if they do manage to win in the second round. And if they're a 3 seed, they'll probably either have to face Miami in the second round or Chicago.
Or it's the other way around. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, either way.
Yeah.
Then yeah. So the only way I see them like having a pretty good chance of making it to the Eastern Conference past the second round would be if they face Chicago in the second round.
Fair.
Yeah, Chicago can't. Chicago might not even make it out the first round.
No, that's kind of facts on it.
Yeah.
I don't think they do. I don't even know what's going on with them. Like, how can they not beat a single good team? It just makes
Well,
sense.
they haven't been fully healthy all season.
They're not
There's a
that
chance,
good of a
there's a
team.
chance with
Well,
Miami, and
they're
there's
not fully
probably no
healthy, but
chance
listen.
with Milwaukee.
They're not that good of a team. They're honestly not like they're a good team, but they're not that good of a team.
Oh, yeah, we talked about me, Viv, and I talked a lot about the that. I don't even know if you guys two know this, but I have this. I pulled up this statistic on Vivin, and Vivin was like actually about like he was in disbelief. Is the Bulls against the top 6 teams of the
Yeah, I know.
season?
That's what I'm mentioning. What?
Yeah, but specifically against the top 6, have the worst record in the league. That means worse than the Rockets.
Yeah, I know.
That's unbelievable.
Aren't they like 0-16 or 1-16 or something?
Yeah, they have like they might even have 0 wins. I won't lie.
I think they're 1-16.
All right. Besides the point, we have the next hot take here. It's a Warriors take, so I know Vivian's gonna be all over this.
That's not true, but okay.
The trio of Steph, Clay, and Draymond will never make another NBA Finals appearance as teammates.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true, cause like, oh maybe honestly, cause Steph's. I hope this is a bad year.
Literally, if
Steph's not
even
decline.
one of them get traded, it's over.
Well, there's
Well,
no way. No, that's not gonna happen, Rohan.
No,
I don't
probably
think they
not
get
this
traded.
year, but
No, but never.
I'm saying like,
No, but never.
yeah,
No, I think they just
you
leave.
think never?
Like they just leave at the end of their contracts. They would never get
No, I think
traded.
all of them are just gonna stay there until they retire.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
I-
either
well,
one of
I
their
think you're actually
contracts
wrong.
ends, or if they get traded.
I think Clay might leave, but he's the only one most probable. Other than that, the other two are.
Curry might just be a like, lifetime warrior, bro.
No, of
No,
course
he
they're-
is. Curry is for
Yeah.
sure a lifetime warrior.
There's
Nah, I see him
no
on-
way.
I see him on the Spurs like that last year, bring him back for one game. Maybe.
Maybe Charlotte.
No, stay Kobe. Yeah,
I just.
you probably make the team a whole lot better.
just answer
Go,
the-
go. Oh,
Finals
can you name
appearance
me?
might be tough.
Can you name me 3 Charlotte players that are actually good?
Yeah, you ready? LaMelo,
No.
Bridges,
No.
Rozier.
Why he's so bad? God. Anyways,
Anyways,
yeah, Cole. Every single day he wakes up and flexes in our Discord. He says, "Oh my God, guys, I'm followed by Swarm and Sting. Yep, the Charlotte Hornets social media account. Yep, that's me. He always
He's
flexes
just
it every
making up
morning.
stuff for content. What's going on?
You know who I'm
That's
followed
true.
by? Ballstack Sports. That's me. That's me.
That is actually true.
That's me. It's not even cap. Yeah, I don't want to hear it, Swarm and Sting, boy.
All right, so do you think the Warriors don't win another chip unless they get another superstar?
Probably. Man, I don't know. I can't. That's so.
Dude, I feel like they kind of dominate some of the West teams though. I feel
Like, I
like
feel
they
like
could.
if Curry was playing good still, he would like go dummy. Like the whole team would go dummy.
Yeah, but he's dummy in the playoffs, so it doesn't matter.
This
No, he's not.
postseason, I guarantee.
Curry for
Mm.
like in the playoffs has been not like that insane for his whole career.
Put me on record right now. If the
I-
Grizzlies
I
and
would-
if the Grizzlies and the Warriors play in the postseason, Grizzlies in 6.
No, you're crazy. I'm sorry, that can't.
Grizzlies
Yeah.
in 6.
Grizzlies and Warriors.
At
I thought-
best for the Grizzlies in 7 by like a game winner, bro.
That's just criminal.
on a miracle shot half quarter, bro.
From the stands.
From-
You think Steph Curry will let his team lose to little baby boy in fucking whatever
What?
Grizzlies?
Yes.
Nope.
Yeah, that's.
What are you talking about?
I
What are you talking
do-
about? Let his team lose. Steph Curry is not like that.
Boy, he
Alright,
definitely
that's
is like
not
that,
true.
what?
What do you mean? Vivin's comparing Steph Curry's mentality like Michael Jordan. What are we talking about?
Alright, Cole, so bring up the stats. Curry in elimination games.
There's no stats to explain his
Nope.
mental.
Nope. Bring it up. Bring it up right now.
All right.
Oh,
I
elimination
actually
games.
do know them though.
All right. What's the stat?
Curry in elimination games is a clinical underperformer.
Yeah, I was about to be like, I'm pretty sure they're not that good.
Yeah, carried by his teammates. Not even
That could
good.
go either way. I just don't like the Grizzlies, so.
Honestly, hot take. Steph Curry's not even top 50 all time. Alright.
I'll take he's not in top 50 right now.
In the league.
He's just bad. No, bro. In the freaking
That have been the league right now.
I know in the FIFA World Cup he's not in top 50.
Facts. Mmm.
Make sure to follow our second channel. It's called Pure Soccer.
Oh, yeah, I have Curry stats.
Not even pure club ball.
Alright, bring it
Alright.
up.
All right, Curry stats in playoff elimination games. Hold on.
Why'd
It's
you make
got-
up the stats?
I'm trying to find it. Hold on. It doesn't give me averages.
Yeah, no, it just gives you the full stat line. Right? It's kinda-
Yeah, what?
For each, oh,
Just do it yourself. Just
Nah,
average time.
average them yourself. This is
Come on, man.
nah, I'm not really feeling it.
I don't
Well, I'll
really
tell you what
know.
the median. I'll tell you what the median is. The median
Oh,
is
the mean, bro, I want the mean, right?
no, but the median is 29 points.
I want the standard deviation.
What? So.
Wait.
Oh. Wait.
29 points per
Nah,
game?
Then I'm right then.
No,
Meanest.
Nah, he's
Lewis,
like that.
this has nothing to do with this. No, wait. Vivian said you think Steph Curry's gonna let his team lose? Like he's gonna let his team lose. Jamal Murray owns this fraud. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Curry don't got that kind of mentality.
You not
Curry
see
don't got
you not
that
see
much
Curry in a
together.
pantomime Instagram photo the other day?
What are you talking about?
What do you
That brother.
what did you say to me? The
Pantomime? You need to get hung.
pantomime? What is wrong with you?
Well, I'm
What the hell is
pulling
a
it up.
pantomime?
I'm pulling it
You
up.
need to be medieval, gone, just gone. Execution,
Look, check general.
wage
check-
burning.
Look, no, check the our channel. Ready?
Alright, check it out.
All right. This is what
Alright,
he
where is-
posted. No, this is what he posted on his Instagram a couple days ago.
Let's hear it then. Let's hear it.
A couple days ago, this went up on his Instagram.
Post it!
It's
Post it.
sending. It's sending.
Oh.
I think I know what it is. Cole, Lewis can't see that, you idiot.
What do you mean?
I
He can't see that channel.
I'm gonna guess you friggin'.
Here, I'll
Oh.
post it for you faster than Cole does, 'cause I'm just better.
I saw.
Oh,
He actually posted it.
He's
His
not-
image is
he's
from,
not
like
like
a
that,
mind
you're right.
costume,
He's
bro.
not like
Not
that.
like
He's not
This
that
I
guy.
don't think he's like that.
He's
not
not
that
like
guy,
that,
bro.
bro.
It's
Oh
not
my
like that.
god.
All right, man.
Uh,
We'll do one more, okay?
What do you mean? It's like our 15th hot take.
Ready? This is our last one. It's about a rookie.
Cuddy Barnes.
It's actually
Best
about,
player.
it's actually has 2 layers to it. Evan Mobley is getting the Chris Paul treatment, where he's getting too much credit.
I've literally not heard anything about Evan Mobley in the last since he got drafted.
Well, then you just don't pay attention.
I didn't hear anything about it either.
Wardell Curry.
Okay.
We're past that. What are you talking about?
Wardell.
He's still really lucky.
Bro, I don't care about Evan Mobley.
Dude, what kind of show are you guys running here? Like,
This is not a basketball
I have
podcast.
no interest.
Oh, this is my personal interest podcast.
fine, let's talk about Wardell. No, shut it. Wait, okay. Oh, I guess.
Mine
I guess I'll talk on it then, since you guys don't even know who Evan Mobley is. What the
Well,
heck?
I know who he is. I just don't feel.
Is he a basketball player? I need to ask that, bro.
Wait, I did see a stat about
Mobley,
it the other day.
Mobley versus Wardell.
Okay, listen. There, because Evan Mobley is he still is ranked number 1 in the Rookie of the Year race currently,
Nope.
Over Blade Bloodingham, bro.
and he's like everyone's like the whole media this whole time to Evan Mobley is like he's such an established player. He's probably one of the most established rookies we've seen in the last decade.
Oh,
And-
so he can't grow anymore, huh?
And he's a
'Cause he's
he's a
established.
he's a defensive piece, and he's the reason that the Cavs are in a playoff
He's
spot.
Defensive Player of the Year. What is wrong with you?
And so people are saying like, that's what the take is. Mobley is getting. Well, this is another layer. Do you think Chris Paul also gets too much credit?
All right, what is this Chris Paul hate now? What? Too much credit for what? He doesn't even do
Why
it.
does Chris Paul even relate to this?
Because it's Evan Mobley is getting the CP3 treatment. That's the
It's Evan
take.
Mobley, the
That's the
point guard.
take. dude.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you guys aren't understanding what's going on right now.
No, I understand.
No, I understand.
Stupid.
How is it stupid?
No, why are we comparing them? Their careers are the same at all.
We're not comparing.
Why? If you say
It's
X
about
player is getting someone
Mobley.
else's
It's
treatment,
about
then we are like
Mobley.
relating them,
No,
bro.
it's about Mobley.
No, I understand. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
ask you.
don't-
No, okay, listen. I'm gonna ask you 2 separate questions.
Alright.
Well, you guys don't even know Evan Mobley. You probably thought he was some McDonald's worker, so forget
No,
him.
I know who he is.
All right. Do you
Alright.
think Chris Paul gets
Okay.
too much credit?
No.
So you think he gets the right amount of credit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's perfectly
Yeah,
rated.
about-
He's perfectly rated facts.
So you would say Chris Paul isn't overrated?
Mm.
No.
Okay. Do you
Why
think
would you say that?
Do you think Evan Mobley is overrated?
Hold on.
Nope.
Literally, who is that?
Considering,
okay, let's
considering no one knows, yes.
I think he's properly rated.
He
Let
is
me.
not.
Okay, considering. Okay. Alright, so I know that we're casuals and we don't watch the games, right? Evan Mobley. The thing with rookies for me, I can't discuss them that well because for me to like be able to discuss a player, I have to like have seen what they do for at least like a year or two, so I can like see where they're placed in the league and like how they compare to other players. I haven't been able to do that yet with him because he's still too like new. So I think it's kind of hard to discuss. Like if I go to look at his stats, obviously he's averaging 15, 8, and 2.5, and his efficiency is pretty good. But I think people talk about his like defensive, and his defensive rating 107, offensive 108. 107 defensive rating is above average, and it's pretty good for a rookie. I think it's pretty solid.
So what's your point?
I think. Well, I think this hot take is just dumb, bro. What do you mean CP3 treatment, bro? What treatment?
You could just say you disagree with the take. I mean,
The physical treatment.
Okay, can you tell me what is a CP3 treatment? Like, what do you mean by that?
Bredra, it literally says it in the sentence, man. It says the CP3 treatment is when he gets too much credit. So this guy thinks Chris Paul gets too much credit.
No,
So you're saying Chris Paul's overrated?
Yes.
no, Chris Paul does not get too much credit, and also Evan Mobley does not get too much credit. That's not what it is. So no, I disagree with the take.
Finally.
You know, I got one more
I think-
take. Just
Alright.
just to cater to Lewis, because Lewis said a take to me the other day. I was dying of laughter because it was such a good take, and
What did I say?
it was about the 82 games to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
No, but, okay, but this isn't really like that. It's a little different, but it's kind of like that same mentality of like, stop complaining. It was everybody saying what their team would have done healthy is a sore loser.
Wait, that's not what I said.
No, it's a different take.
I just
No.
misquoted him, bro.
I
It's
was like,
it's a
that's
different.
not
I
my-
said it's a different take,
No,
but
but my
it's-
take is actually unironically better than your take. You just made up. All right, for the viewers, what I said was, I think it was yesterday. So I was looking at the NBA records, obviously a little bit as a joke, but I felt like perfect, like probably with the Lakers, more like. But I said, how are you gonna be bad for 82 games? Like you have 82 games to figure it out, right? Which I think it's kind of a smart take. You know? Can
But
we get
things
some thoughts on
happen.
that?
Like things happen within
No.
82 games. It's not like you're the same freaking team every single time.
Nah, but nothing's happened to the Lakers.
I'm not saying I'm disagreeing with you right now. I'm just trying to bring up like arguments.
So you're disagreeing with me?
So like, because like at least I'm not like Vipin right now, who's just stone faced. Like I don't.
What?
Like Vipin doesn't know where he's
No,
at
he's-
right now.
No, I know what he's doing right now. I know in his brain. He's like,
What?
no, but LeBron.
What?
LeBron.
I was on
Yes.
Twitter looking for
That's
points,
his.
right?
All right, Vipin. Lewis is saying right now. Let's just put it in the context of the Lakers.
Okay.
It's like,
What?
well, wait. So can you like rephrase it again, Lewis? Sorry, I just forgot it.
I completely forgot what Lewis said.
All right. What I said. What?
No, just,
Alright,
no,
what
no,
I
I remember
said-
that. I just don't remember the exact wording.
All right. What I said was
Yeah, come on, Boos.
how. Well, it's clearly a joke, but how like if you're bad, you're under 500, or like not even winning. I don't know,
Yeah,
30
are you
games,
just not meeting your expectations?
Yeah, like how are you gonna be bad? Like even not specifically not go at least get better the second half of the season because you've had all this time, especially a team. Well, I
Vipin,
can't really blame the Lakers because AD's like.
okay,
dead,
Vipin, how did the Lakers underperform to their expected standards by such a large margin when they have 82 games to figure it out?
Yep.
And they have superstar talent to figure it out.
Some situations.
And an old head.
simply- Some situations simply cannot be figured out.
That is the dumbest.
They can't.
Vipin is a representative of all Lakers fans, and this is why the Lakers don't deserve the playoffs.
Listen, Cole. I am not lying when I'm not saying anything like the Lakers suck balls and they're garbage. All right.
You finally
also,
made a
no.
good take.
I've been saying this. It's nothing new. I know the Lakers suck. It's nothing new, right? Here's the thing about them. The Lakers. You say they had 82 games figured out, right? First of all, they never had a consistent roster the entire year. The big three of Westbrook, LeBron, and AD played like 16 games together. So to figure something out, you have to be able to have one problem to tackle, right? They have so many different problems because they have a new roster every single day. The coach also, Vogel's kind of bummy. He's been kind of bummy this season. I don't know what's up with him, but Vogel's been bummy. Also, there's been a lot. Their injuries made a bad situation worse. Like Westbrook already doesn't fit, right? He already doesn't fit, right? We know this. And their team is already like not deep at all. Like their bench is not very good, and they're kind of top heavy. So if you add on to the fact that their bench is not good, that they have so many injuries, this just leads to an unfixable solution. Like it's a problem. You can't do anything about that. Like they had 82 games to figure that out, but like you can't fix that. You can't change the fact that AD's day-to-day is, you can't just change that. So they have to cope with that. They have 82 games, but how are you gonna figure that out? You can't.
That was like the most sane take I've ever heard.
I want to go on the record and say that Russell
Insane.
Westbrook has played every single game this season for the Lakers.
That's why they're.
game.
That's why they're losing.
think
yeah.
he's the problem. Hot take, guys. I think Westbrook made the team worse.
Hot take.
Hot take, bro.
I mean, I don't know what else to say about it really. Like,
That's what it is, Cole. They suck. They need to retool.
and yet we both have him
Oh,
in
yeah.
as our 10 seed.
Because I copy him and I want to see LeBron in the playoffs. It's a good chance.
I
it
think he's
doesn't
past his
happen.
prime.
I mean, yeah, he's past his prime. Cap.
Yeah,
I
man.
think
Well,
30's
actually, you know what it
past
is?
prime,
Past
bro.
his
LeBron
15-year prime.
LeBron
yeah.
has a different definition of prime. It's not the stats that are differing; it's the team success.
I'm not gonna carry
That's-
anymore like he used to.
It's because you put him
Not
against
his fault.
unfair
really, man.
competition.
The game is so good now that LeBron can't keep up.
What?
Take, hot take,
What
hot
did you
take.
just say?
Hot take, guys.
No!
LeBron is a old man.
Louis, you okay?
I just- I can't. It's just you made me mad.
All right. Well,
he was having an
I'm
aneurysm.
LeBron.
does anyone else have any final questionable remarks to say before we wrap it up?
I really think that
Save your playoff predictions for the next recording.
oh
The next recording, when's that?
This is not in.
Probably like a week or two. Is that one? We can still record obviously in between, but I'm just saying for that one, we have like a lot of bangers coming that way for postseason. Because we have to get together and we have to make our predictions like we did last year.
Playoff
You
prediction.
did that last year.
I think I know. Me and Vivian did,
Hey.
and that's
Oh
why.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was so proud because I had the Suns in the finals.
Well, I did too.
You're right. You're right.
Well, we do
I
have an
think the
audio
Bucks
clip of
run it
both
back
saying-
this year.
I
That's
said
what I
save
think
it,
too.
you fraud.
Oh my bad. My bad. Hey,
Say what?
Hey, we'll cut that out in the editing.
Hey, if you're in the
Guys, I think the
not
Rockets
in
win
the
the
stream,
finals this
because
year.
it's
Yeah.
if you're in the video right now and you remember that, comment Bucks X2 in the next video, alright? I'll give you a cookie. Yeah, I like your comment.
Does that mean, Lewis, if you comment, you're gonna give yourself 2 cookies?
No, that's cringe.
All right, man.
All right, enough
Alright,
of
who's doing the outro?
enough of the dilly dallying. Somebody take us out.
Okay, I'll do it since no one else is stepping in.
Woohoo!
Thank you guys so much for watching. Today, I think it was a really good episode. We had some funny takes, a lot of funnies. Next episode, Lewis won't be here because I'll murder him tonight. So this is the last you hear of him.
Because of that LeBron comment at timestamp 1405.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. Anyways, thank you guys
I
so much
think
for
me and
watching.
Core are the ones LeBron slandering, but all right.
True. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. We had Rohan drop in the middle of this one, which was pretty funny. Well, hey, he's back. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to record, and we hope to see you guys in the next one. And I think the hot takes thing's probably gonna be a continuing thing.
Yeah, we
So
just
if
need
you
to
guys
get
like
better
that,
at it. Cause this is kind of a
yeah.
We gotta get
Nah,
better.
I
messy
think
though.
We gotta make it more
Yeah, get
organized.
better.
Cause sometimes like this is experimental. Like sometimes I'll be like, here's a hot take, and then I'll be like, what side are you guys on? And then nobody said any side, so I was like, oh.
I spoke about hot takes, you know. I think it was
Yeah.
good.
Well, maybe if you brought up some better takes.
I
The-
bet.
the
We'll
entire
organize
take
it better
was
next time.
trash.
Cause this one,
Can
honestly,
we have cold takes, freezing cold takes?
yeah, honestly,
cold
yeah,
takes
we'll
are-
do freezing. Well, before we
Yours
wrap it up,
are bad.
for full transparency, we did just be like, you know what, let's talk about hot takes. And then we went on freaking the internet, like, and found a couple really quick. And it turned into a really
What?
good conversation. But
It was
we
a good
need-
conversation.
we need better organization.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching,
Fifth
and we
time.
hope to catch you in the. Oh. What?
No, I said you said thank you so much for watching for the 5th time.
Yeah, I know.
I say it again.
Well, call it then.
Alright. See you guys in the next
No,
one.
don't you dare! Oh, don't you dare say anything.
I just said see you guys. Peace, man. That's
Rohan,
it.
Rohan, what do you
That's
gotta say?
recording.
Rohan, you got the last word, and then I stop the recording.
LeBron's trash.